Going on YouTube, back again with part 4 of my story. When I left off last time, I was moved in with my mom, and when I did move back in, that was the second time in my life where I felt myself going into a depression state. I worked so hard on trying to keep that house that I had, and I really didn't want to have to move back in, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And because I was going through that, I started smoking again, and it would just help me get by. Now, I did stop after a while because I got tired of just trying to really just do it in secret. And you living with your parents, you sometimes just gotta have respect. Something they don't tolerate, they don't allow, so you just gotta do what you gotta do. And so I did stop, and I was just working, coming home, and really not doing much else. Now, everything for me changed on June 17th of 2018. Really, it was June 16th, but I didn't see that message until June 17th. I mean, it was this pretty thick little rat bone, little fun-sized girl that had messaged me, and when I did reply, I got her number, and then we just started talking. We had automatically just clicked, and she ended up telling me about her childhood and what she's been through in her life and how she was raised. And after hearing that, I started feeling real anxious because she has a really dark past, and I felt like our souls were intertwined, and I could feel every bit of pain that she's felt, and that scared me. I mean, she would always want me to come see her, and I would make an excuse not to. And I remember a night that she wanted me to come see her, but instead I just got on the phone with her, and we ended up spending 8 hours on the phone just talking. And all that really just scared me, because at the time she knew what she was looking for and she knew what she wanted, but me, I wasn't too sure. And what feared me the most is that I would just end up adding on to the pain that she's been through. And so I did end up not talking to her for about at least 2 months. I didn't want to get in too deep to a point where I can't get myself out of. And so, yeah, I stopped talking to her for like 2 months. And over those 2 months, I would just see her start posting stuff, and I'll try to slide up. When she was posting stuff on Snapchat, I'll try to slide up, try to create a little conversation and stuff. First time I tried, it didn't work out too good. Yeah, she was being dry with it. She wasn't really entertaining me like that. Now, the second time that I tried, it was a picture that she posted, and I was just like, eesh. Had to slide up on that. And I did. And now this time, I guess that's what made a difference. I used the little emoji, and she replied, feel me, gave it okay. Now, like, you feel me? So she ended up saying that we need to get back close again. And I was like, yeah, all right, cool. And so we did. I kind of just let go of all the doubts and fears that I had. And it was one day she was in school and she was hungry, but all she wanted was some fries. Like, I don't know how you could get full of fries, but so I hopped in the shower, threw something on, threw a little cologne on, always kept the Chanel, so I threw a little cologne on or whatever, and then I went to meet her at her school. Bought her some fries, got a little hug in there. And when I left, the scent of my cologne was left on her, and she was just smelling like me the rest of the day. And so after the first time meeting her, I was like, you know what, she's cool. And so we got to talking more and more, and without even realizing it, like, I was the happiest I've ever been in a long time. And so I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna just, maybe that's my purpose, is to just go ahead and take something or someone that has been broken and just try to put the pieces back together. And so that's what I did. I ended up removing every distractions that was in my life at the time, just to focus on her, from head to toe, from dress size to ring size and everything. Because automatically I was like, yeah, might be the one I'm trying to marry, And so that's how it went down. And we eventually started dating, and I was just happy. I was real happy. I remember we would just sit at the park and we'll smoke a blunt, and then we'll just read a book, and then we'll go back to my place, and then we'll just watch TV and just chill all night. So, you know, it was something that, you know, I was in a good place, and I was happy, I should say. Happy. Yeah. So, this was part 4 of my story. Stay tuned for the next part of my story. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe.